Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is Crypto Elite, home to the #1 Theta community. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, a quick shout out to the Crypto Elite NFT community. There is now a website if you're interested in purchasing one of these NFTs starting November 1st. Check out the link in the description below. It'll bring you to this website. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the Lord of the Rings. There's something big that just happened. Warner Bros. Just did this, and I wanted to discuss it because indirectly, this has a lot of implications with Theta. And yes, as you can see here, they are turning the series into an NFT. And I will explain that more in this video right now. And we'll go to this article. This is by Decrypt, and they do a good job of giving a broad overview of what this NFT is and how it's going to continue to work and evolve in the future. So I want to talk about that, and then how Theta ties into it as well, and how Theta can continue to capitalize on this improving and evolving market. So Warner Bros. Released Ethereum compatible Lord of the Rings NFT, and it's a huge collection with a lot of background information about the Lord of the Rings series. It's very dynamic and involved, and it gets user engagement. So I think a lot of people, especially Lord of the Rings fans, will enjoy. And I do appreciate this because the Lord of the Rings it just finished on Amazon Prime. I actually did quite enjoy that series, so check it out if you haven't already. So this is just building on top of that hype that the Amazon Prime series just had. And we'll dig into the article right now. At least one major Hollywood studio is looking to pivot its home entertainment business from DVD collections to NFTs. So potentially NFTs in the future could be the next iteration past DVDs. So it went to DVDs to now streaming on Netflix, Hulu. But the only thing about that is you don't actually own anything. So these companies are starting to give people the power to actually own the rights to these DVDs once again, unlike Netflix where you just purely stream it. So Warner Bros. Is releasing NFTs for its iconic 2001 film, The Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings. And it's on this website. We'll check it out here in a little bit, but it's web3.warnerbrothers.com. And it has a lot of good stuff. It has the digital experiences like I was talking about, 4K copy of the film, hours of bonus behind the scenes footage, and a lot of AR collectible assets inspired by the film. So the Web3 company Alluvio developed the NFTs. Unfortunately, yes, guys, it was not Theta. I wish Theta somehow was tied to it, but 100% Theta is out of the loop. But I am happy to see that the overall space is continuing to grow, and with it growing means that Theta in the future will continue to grow with the partnerships in other Hollywood large studios. So that's my thought behind this. So a couple of the quotes behind it. They're both owned and attested to, and all of the streaming that you'll see with the film with the AR objects or augmented reality and interactive experiences and audio commentaries. So that is another thing that I wanted to hit on, that a lot of these companies are continuing to expand with augmented reality on top of NFTs. We saw that with the Disney Plus release not too long ago. I made a video about this one. Check that one out if you haven't seen it, but they are starting to implement augmented reality in some of their short films. So as you can see here, if you just hold up your phone or iPad, then it makes a immersive living room, or wherever your TV is, immersive room for the TV show or movie that you're watching. And as I discussed in that video, that takes a lot more bandwidth. So that is another pro to Theta, but I'm happy to see that other companies are starting to use that as well. So we'll continue on with the article. So while these NFTs aren't promising holders any kind of commercial usage rights, each is essentially a digital only DVD with more experiences, and I won't go through all of them, but it has different real world environments, kind of like the Snapchat filter. So much more like that Disney Plus AR augmented reality like I was talking about. which is really good. And I think it's a shift from that mindset of people are just going to rent everything from streaming services to starting to own things again. And one thing I do know, if you think back to like the early 2000s, people love owning DVDs. They love having those huge collections, even if it's just bragging rights. Same with VHSs back in the day too. So I think there is something to actually owning something, especially if it's a collectible item. I think people will latch onto that, and that's just my personal take on that. So this is the studio's first foray into offering full-length feature films as NFTs, and this can be all purchased through MetaMask, which is fantastic. And it's something that you can't do on Amazon or Apple right now. So right now you should be able to purchase it with either a credit card, USDC on Solana, Ethereum, or Bitcoin, and that's something that you can't do with Apple TV. So this is once again just moving in the right direction. So hopefully in the future, Theta could get added to that list, or Wrap Theta or TFUEL. So there's a lot of potential for this to happen in the future. And I will scroll down a little bit more. There's a couple things that some of the VPs and managers of Warner Brothers said. So it'll be easy to miss that it's actually using Web3 or NFTs under the hood. And that's by design. So that is something that I do appreciate as well, because much like the Katy Perry drop that happened not too long ago, the original one, as soon as she started mentioning that it was an NFT or crypto, a lot of the fans kind of lost, I don't want to say respect, but engagement. They said it was bad for the environment. There's a whole different attitude towards what she was doing. So I think if we can continue to implement this technology without actually having to say that it is an NFT, it's just a pass to get this commemorative item, I think that is something that's going to help the overall population to latch onto this a little bit more as well. So I do like what they are saying there. So if it's successful, they're going to explore turning more and more of these titles into NFTs. And like I said, they could build an NFT marketplace. And this is just good for the overall ecosystem, not just Ethereum, not just Bitcoin. This is good for everyone, especially the smart contract NFTs or smart contract cryptos, much like Theta. So Warner Bros. Is also exploring NFTs because the home entertainment industry is constantly evolving. They're looking for new things to engage consumers, and this could be it. And they say in order for it to get to mass adoption, it needs to be seamless. So one, consumers don't need to think about, is this crypto? And two, it just needs to be something easy that every consumer can do. Right now, I think MetaMask is a little complicated. So it's very much so the early adopters that are going to start purchasing this first, but they want to make it easier. And they also say that this is going to be protected via DRM, or digital rights management. And that is something that gives protection so that not just any and everyone can watch these videos. They have to have that NFT. And that's something that Theta is doing as well with their Theta Video API. So you as an individual and myself, this is what I do for my premium community. I make videos. And one of the things that I have to do, as you can see here, enter the NFT collection address to enable NFT based DRM. So in order to watch one of my premium videos, my members have to have one of those NFTs. So that is something that Theta is right on top of as well. So as Warner Bros. Makes the latest bet on NFTs, is far from the first Hollywood brand to do so, which I'm also happy to see. Lionsgate's done it in the past, Paramount's done it in the past, AMC has done it as well. So a lot of companies, or not even a lot, a couple companies have done it in the past, which leaves room for a lot more companies to do it in the future, especially if it's successful, especially in the bear market. So when the bull market finally comes back, a lot more companies are going to start to do this. So I will finish this up with the last quote. We're still early in the game, and I do love that these big VPs and general managers are saying that and realizing that as well. So a lot will come in the future. Unfortunately, guys, I did want to make this video short, not extremely long. It's already longer than I thought. I would want you to go to this website, which is Web3 warnerbrothers.com, and this is where you can check out the Lord of the Rings experience and see what they have for everyone for the future. So that is something that I'll pass on to you to do to keep this video a little bit shorter. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one.